Okay, today we're working on lesson 5.2, divide decimals by whole numbers. You will need the decimal models and colored pencils. How can you use a model to divide a decimal by a whole number? So today we're going to use our base 10 block, and we're also going to do some quick draws, I believe. Angela has enough wood to make a picture frame. This is on page 205. With a perimeter of 2 4/10 meters, she wants the frame to be a square. What will be the length of each side of the frame? Now, what is the perimeter mean? The area around it. The length of each of the sides added together. So if you were going around this square, you would have to add this side, this side, this side, and this side, and that would be the perimeter. You're supposed to shade this decimal models to show 2 4/10. Okay, so if you're watching this at home, you might want a sheet of graph paper. If you do not have a graph paper, you can draw a rectangle and divide it into tenths. And what they want us to do on here is to shade in 2 4/10. So you're going to shade in 2 whole boxes. And 4/10 of the third box. Okay, so we shaded our model to show 2 4/10. Now she wants the frame to be a square. So what does that tell us about the sides of our frame? They're all going to be equal, or they're all going to be the same size if it's a square. Okay? So you need to share your model among how many equal groups do you need to share these tenths? How many sides are there? 4. So you're going to have to share 2 4/10 among how many equal groups? 4. 4 equal groups. Since 2 wholes cannot be shared among 4 groups without regrouping, cut your model apart to show the tenths. There are blank tenths in 2 4/10. How many tenths are in 1? 10. So we have 2 of those, so how many tenths is that? 10 plus 10 is 20. And then we have our 4 others. So how many tenths do we have? 24. So go ahead and take your scissors and cut your tenths. So once you have cut out your strips, find a piece of paper, big piece, or we're using our little math board. And how many equal groups are we dividing this into? So you need to draw 4 circles, hopefully not touching, on your math board. You're going to need a dry erase marker. You can get on the floor to do this. Draw your 4 circles. And then take your 24 strips and divide them among those 4 circles. Okay, so you had your 24 strips. You drew your 4 circles. You should have done something maybe like this and went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So how many did you end up with in each circle?
6.
6. So, 24 divided evenly among those groups. Share the tenths equally among 4 groups. There are blank ones. How many ones were there when we started? 2 ones and 4/10 Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought they were asking us what we divided. So in each group, do we have a 1 in there? No, we don't. We only have 6. So there are no 1s. And how many tenths? 6. Write the decimal for the amount in each group. No 1s and 6 tenths. Use your model to complete the number sentence. So it says use your model to complete the number sentence. 2 and 4 tenths divided by 4 is 6 tenths. So the length of each side of the frame will be 6 tenths meters. All right. Look at the draw the conclusion. Explain why you need to cut apart the model in step C. Why did you have to cut the model apart?
Because you would have what is one big number to divide. So
yeah, we couldn't take those 1s and put them in 4 boxes, could we? We only had 2 of them. So we had to break them apart or regroup them in order to have what we needed. Okay, so under the draw conclusion, the first one is explain why you needed to cut apart the models in step C. Your possible answer is I could not share the 2 holes among the 4 groups, but I could regroup and share 24 tenths. Okay, the next question is explain how your model would be different if the perimeter were 4 and 8 tenths. What could we do if we had 4 and 8 tenths? Layson?
you just have to double your answer. Because if it's
But how would our model look different?
you would have 12 in each block.
Okay. Can we take this 4 and divide it equally among 4 groups? So we could have just taken one of our whole squares, right? And put it in each group, and then cut apart our 8 tenths. And how many of those would be in each group? 2. Okay. Okay, so in words that looks like I would not need to cut the 4 holes into 40 tenths. So each of my 4 groups would contain 1 hole and 2 tenths. So your 4 groups would look something like that with 1 hole and 2 tenths in each of the groups. Let's go on to page 206. Now we're going to use our base 10 blocks. It says remember that a flat represents 1, a long, I call them a stick, but a long represents 1/10, and the small cube represents 1/100. Okay. Kyle has a roll of ribbon that is 3 1/21 yards long. He cuts the ribbon into 3 equal lengths. How long is each piece of ribbon? You can also use your base 10 blocks to model division of a decimal by a whole number. Divide 3 21/100 divided by 3. Use the base 10 blocks to show 3 21/100. Go ahead and do that. If you don't have the blocks, you can do a quick draw of that. So now I have how many 1s? How many 1s? How many tenths? And how many hundredths? Okay, so there are 3 1s, 2 tenths, and 1/100. And how many groups are we dividing this into? 3. Share the 1s. Share an equal number of 1s among 3 groups. Can you do that? Lay them out. So there's 3 groups. So separate them out on your desk. Have 3 groups. You're not sharing the tenths and the hundredths yet. You're just sharing the 1s. Okay. Share an equal number of 1s among 3 groups. There are blank 1s shared among 3 groups, and how many 1s left over? There's how many So how many does each group have? How many ones?
One.
One? And are there any left over? No. So you're on step 2, and you should say there is 1 shared in each group and 0 ones left over. Step 3. 2 tenths cannot be shared among 3 groups without regrouping. Regroup the tenths by replacing them with hundredths. So it looks like they traded in all their tenths for hundredths. So how many little of your hundredths cubes are you going to get? 20. So altogether you should have how many hundredths cubes? 21. All right, sorry for that little delay. There are blank tenths. Do we have any more tenths? No. Whoops, shared among each group and blank tenths left over. There are none. But now there are what? 21 hundredths. Step 4, share the hundredths. Share the 21 hundredths equally among 3 groups. Okay, so now there are blank hundreds shared in each group. How many hundredths did you end up with each of your ones? 7 hundredths shared in each group, and how many hundredths left over?
0.
So each piece of ribbon is 1 7/100 yards long. All right, this is number 1 on the top of page 207. They took 1 6/10 and divided equally into 4 groups. What did they end up with in each of the circles? 4 what? 0 and 4/10. Okay, here they modeled 3 and 42/100. What did they have to do? Do we see 4 longs for tens?
No.
So what did they have to have done? They have taken one of their sticks or their longs and gotten hundredths, right? So 3 and 42/100 divided by 3. Do we have a whole number? 1 whole, 1/10, and how many hundredths? 4. Okay, this is number 3. Let's go ahead and use your base 10 blocks to model that. So I have, I have 1 whole and 8/10. And how many groups am I dividing this into? 3. Can I take that 1 whole and divide it among 3 groups? No. So what am I going to have to do? I'm going to trade it in for how many tenths? 10 of them. Okay, now I think I have 10 of them. Okay, now I'm going to make 3 groups. Okay, so you could take your sticks. Here's a group, here's a group, here's a group. And you could keep